Louisiana beer reviews. Here we are looking at Shiner, Texas Warmer. This was introduced in 2016 for a one-time offering. It's part of their craft. They call it their Brewer's Pride Craft Brew number 9. Okay, so it's a special one they'll make and they'll try something else. I bought this. Okay, so this is a 24-ounce bottle, and I bought it in Shiner, Texas, but I did not go to the brewery. It's 6.8% alcohol. Can you hold that? I wanted to see the brewery, but I think they only give 2 tours a day, and then there was a bad wreck on the interstate, and it cost me an hour, and the timelines were all messed up.
That's too bad.
They use Chinook hops. Other ingredients, I don't know. I couldn't see anything.
They're keeping it very secret.
Barley malt and Chinook hops. It gets no score in Beer Advocate because there's not enough scores. It has to be 10 to give an average. On Rapier, there's 18 ratings, and they're giving it a 42 out of 100 and a 39 out of 100 for the style.
It's not great.
Bad scores.
Not good.
What's my test grade? 42. All right. You will be staying in this grade this year. Now, there are some video reviews I've just not had. I haven't watched them. Twist cap, convenient. Don't have to use the bottle opener. Abita used to have twist caps, but they went to the pry-off. I like the twist caps.
Is there some difference? Like, is the pry-off supposed to keep it fresher longer, or?
I think it's just like more of craft beers have the pry-offs. It's like the old-fashioned way. Give me that cap back.
So there's no reason to make it
And I
more
think craft
difficult.
brewers, people that do home brewing, they'll reuse those pry-offs. They'll get them off a certain way and snap them back. So I've heard, but to me, there's no difference.
Well, it seems like twist tops. I guess they don't want to put all the bottle opener people out of business.
I don't know what the story is, but it's something about my thing. I think
If it's
just,
twist off, you can't sell bottle openers by the same company. You know.
I think the thing is that it's just an image. Like pry caps is more craft, like I said, craft beer, and twist caps is more macro, mass-produced beer. But there are craft beer companies that always have twist caps. Shipyard in New England, but you can't ever twist them off. They're so tight. You always got to use an opener anyway. And Abita was. St. Arnold still is, in Houston, Texas, and Shiner. So I mean, it doesn't matter. I have I have a lot of bottle openers. Okay, so 6.8. It's winter.
Very, very pretty.
This is winter's going out with a bang, right?
Mahogany.
Yeah.
Gold light coming in at the bottom.
Ivory
Lots of
head.
Bubbles. Lots of bubbles.
I think it's more like a burnt orange or a burnt sienna.
Yeah, I could see that.
Not mahogany, but it's in the brown range, orange-brown range. Ivory head, I've never had it. You've never had it. I think it was $2.79 plus tax for the bottle.
Okay.
And that's a good deal because you can get some of these bombers craft beers. They're $10.99, $11.99, which to me, I don't like paying that. All right.
No.
Remember I told you bread? Don't you get a strong brown bread note?
Brown bread crust.
Little syrup. We were talking about Roman meal bread last night. This guy, William Kepley from North Carolina, was talking about Roman meal. I said, yeah, I used to eat that all the time. Now it's pretty much gone. But that was a famous old brown bread from 40 years ago. From about 40 years ago. Roman meal. Now there's other ones like Nature's Own. Bunny Bread has a brown bread, so...
You also get good brown bread. Like thick slices, like seeds.
Oh, yeah, you get all those.
I got something like that at the farmer's
Sara
market
Lee has
the other
different
week.
brown breads.
Yeah.
And I do oftentimes get them, especially if they're on sale.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's just like a mildly spicy brown bread. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it's not very complicated. Like, there's not a lot
No.
happening.
No.
No.
But nothing bad is happening.
No.
Just not a lot.
Right.
Same thing.
You know, I like it.
It's just simple.
After the sad rating, I wasn't, the F grade, essentially.
Yeah.
Wasn't sure.
Be curious to see what the video reviews say. The bitterness is low. It's
Yeah.
probably 20 IBUs, 25.
It's really light mouthfeel, really drinkable, not super dry.
Yes, between light and medium in the mouth.
Yeah.
It's not light. Light.
No, but it's very refreshing for a winter beer. You know, for like it's not as heavy as I expected.
Easy going, yeah.
It's not super dry. It's pretty wet, and I mean, there's like this kind of coppery aftertaste, I think.
Now they say this is the first time they've made a winter warmer. And it's you said coppery. It says complex, rich, and sweet flavor, courtesy of Chinook hops and dark roasty malts. So you can see the dark malts. Grab one while you can. Kind of, this tastes like it might be a lager instead of an ale, like sort of like the Busch Signature Copper Lager. It kind of has, but then it has some of the Newcastle Brown Ale characteristics. That's the ale, you know, the Newcastle Brown Ale.
Very in between.
But it's stronger than either one of those. Newcastle's only like 4.8. And the Busch Signature, which is being discontinued as we speak, is 5.7. This is 6.8. So if you drink the whole bottle, it'd probably be a good idea not to drive. I mean, you wouldn't be like drunk, but you'd probably say, oh, I'm all right, and then you may not be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just would.
Know your.
It's stronger. It doesn't taste strong,
Be in
right?
touch with your body. It's not very strong.
But at 6.8, it might.
It's not what I expect from a winter beer.
I've had these before, and they're similar. They have the Samuel Adams winter warmer or winter lager. I think this is better. That has added spices. I don't really love that. Don't hate it. Don't love it.
Yeah, I'm tasting the kind of breadiness as well in there. A little bit
more
of
to
the crust.
try, or
Yeah, give me a little bit more.
I think it's fine. I don't
fine.
see how it's getting such low scores. In the letter grade, I would give it at the lowest probably B plus.
Yeah, that sounds fair.
And I think I could go up to A minus. So I'd say somewhere.
I wish a B plus was the lowest grade I was giving this semester.
Yeah, wow.
It's a little rough.
When I taught high school,
I'm teaching college. And
Yeah.
they're
you got a bad group right now, huh?
No, I actually have a great group, but you know, it's one of those things that's like if you just turn in your paper on time, you won't lose 10 points a day, and you'll get probably a B.
A lot of people at the high school, college age have major time management issues.
Yeah.
I mean, they can play a video game and they're always on time for that, but
Well, and I give them the option. Once a
get work
semester,
done.
they can take a 1 week extension on their paper with no explanation. They just tell me, okay, I'm taking my extension. And that's all. But some of they already took their extension on the first paper.
I mean,
and it's just,
it's incredible.
but it's, you know, in general, they're doing pretty good. But what kills me is when they turn in the paper a week late and it's such a good paper. Like, you would have made like a B plus on this, or an A even, and now it's going to be.
There has to be a cutoff though, or then it's total breakdown. So, you know, it's like the religion class I teach. It's like you cannot miss all the time. Well, I want to get confirmed. But probably not on time. You see, and your mama can call screaming and everything, but there are attendance requirements. So it's not a personal attack upon you. It's that you didn't come to class.
I mean, I love my students, and honestly, some of the smartest ones with the strongest work, I don't want to say smartest, but some of the ones who are producing the strongest work are the ones who are like turning stuff in late, not doing homework, and I'm just like, your writing is so good.
Right, well,
Well, you know, I think some students, they're used to high school, they don't have to really try because they're smart, and so they can just kind of coast through stuff, and then when they get to college, it's like, oh, I'm not just going to get a free pass for everything.
But the time management and the deadlines is sometimes even more important, and that's sometimes more important than the content, because if they get a job, they're not going to keep it. It's because they just chronically show up late, and that's what gets you fired. So back to this. It's a little bitter, but the bitterness is not the showcase. I mean, if you're a person that doesn't like bitter beers, this should be perfect, right?
Yeah,
you like the
it's not very,
breadiness,
it's not very bitter, it's not very heavy.
little copperiness.
It's just good, like it's nice, it's good.
6.8% alcohol, so if you like strong alcohol, the body's not too heavy.
Have some cheese with it.
Yeah, I was eating Limburger earlier.
I was about
today.
to say, not Limburger.
Well, I'll buy that about once or twice
Have you
a
ever
year.
had Gruyere cheese?
Yes.
You might like that because it kind of smells like butt, and you like the stinky, gross cheese. And Gruyere isn't quite as gross.
No, I didn't notice anything bad or foul about Gruyere. I just thought it was good. So anyway, this is fine. So
Hot.
I'm gonna stick with the. You know, I think I'm gonna go to A minus. I really do think it's that good. I think it deserves to be in the lower echelons of excellent.
Cool. find some new adjectives here.
Yeah, I know a lot of adjectives. I'm erudite. Okay.
I think I would also agree with the
A-minus?
A-, yes.
Okay. So,
Yes.
Les Le Bon Temps Relais, a very good beer to excellent beer that I bought in China, Texas. I would like to visit the brewery one day, but oh well.
How long of a drive was that to Shiner?
Oh.
Minus, let's say that there hadn't been
Yeah.
horrible accidents on the road.
Probably. And then I stopped at the Atwater Prairie Chicken National Wildlife Refuge and went on a hike. But let's say you factor those two things out. It's from here. It's probably 7 hours
That's not too horrible.
if you get no traffic.
Right, well, which you will, I'm sure. This summer, I'm going to North Carolina for a conference, and so I'm very interested in hearing recommendations for maybe beers that I could only find in Carolina, some
Oh,
really
yeah.
nice
There's a lot.
breweries I could stop at along the way, stuff like that, some kind of road trip beer recommendations.
Yeah,
Let me know.
and then Rate
Chapel
Beer.
Hill.
Yeah, and Rate Beer has a section where you can look up breweries for each state.
Oh,
and they'll
that's
have a
great.
list, and then
Yeah.
you can link their website, and they'll have tour information and whatnot. So
Could be fun.
That'd be really easy.
I got to plan my road trip once the semester ends and I have time to think about it
Okay.
and write my conference paper.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for watching this Les Le Bon Temps Relais, and y'all come on down to southeastern Louisiana.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. Drink some Guinness.